gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do 10 movie reviews in like 10 minutes. So that's like a minute a review, in case you're dumb. Right? And this is the part where I would normally say, cue up the 10-minute counter. So I can do this like countdown, and you'd see like the numbers rolling, and it'd be all impressive. But I don't know how to do that cool effect in my program. So I might have a counter somewhere if I can figure it out when I edit this. But probably not. Because, I don't know how to do that. So, I'm going to start this review with an icon. I'm going to end this review with an icon. Let's just see how this goes. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, let me stretch. Gotta get my man pleaser ready. Okay. Film number 1. Let me get my crotch of films here adjusted. Here we go. Countdown. Number 10. They're not in any order, by the way. So like 10, 9, 1, 8, whatever number. It's not like best to worst. It's just literally 10 films that I meant to review that I've watched that I totally didn't get to. Shut up. Whatever. The point being is, Rob Zombie's 31, right? Wow! It's a bunch more of his wife, making those sounds that she makes while trying to act like she's not the same character in every movie, while everybody else runs around screaming and cussing, and a bunch of gore. Cool! Pretty much, if you've seen any other Rob Zombie film, you've seen this film. Is it good? I mean, it's a Rob Zombie movie, so it's a Rob Zombie movie. 31 is brutal and uncompromised. Rob Zombie returns to his roots. I'm gonna disagree with that, actually, because his roots were House of Thousand Corpses, as far as film directing goes, and it was like an hour and a half of a music video edit. This is not like that at all. I actually liked some of the characters. I actually liked how the film ran. It was more like a gauntlet of death and destruction. But again, it was just a lot more of his usual kind of film style. So, if you like Rob Zombie films, it wasn't a disappointment. This movie, Soft Matter, low budget film, very low budget film, you can tell. It's about an artist that they go into an abandoned facility to do an art show, like to impress some artsy people. And it goes wrong, that's for sure, because there's some government experiments, or some experiments left over that are being taken care of in this hospital by some scientist people. However, the one thing that sticks out with me in this film is it says, bust in, bug out, and buzz off, which really makes you think that it's going to be about bugs? No, not at all. It's stupid. I don't know why they fucking said that. Dumb. They should have went with a different tagline for that. Well, their tagline is everyone is a science project. But that doesn't make any sense, so I don't get that. Really cool movie, though. They did a lot of really good things, practical effects-wise, and the overall story arc's kind of neat with what they ended up doing with the main fish caricature that they had in there. Definitely recommend it. Wild Eye Releasing did that, and I like a lot of the stuff they do. They remind me of Lionsgate way back in the day where they released a lot of cool horror films and stuff like that before they became bigger. So, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Soft Matter. It's a cool film. Cool idea. So, Minutes to Midnight, right? Looks like a cool slasher film. The front cover, bullshit. Really pissed off about that one. Here you have a chick where she looks like Wednesday from the Addams Family meets Hannibal Lecter. Not in the fucking movie at all. Instead, you have this I'm from Mortal Kombat chick going on. Why they didn't just put her on the cover would have been way cooler. I don't fucking know. Really pisses me off. Then you have this guy, Mr. I'm from Mardi Gras. Look at my toothpick knife. I don't get it. Whatever. Anyway. And then you have this Leatherface Jason looking motherfucker with a chainsaw back here. One of the Baldwin guys are in it. The movie has a very expected, like the whole thing is very you know what's happening from the get-go. The story's pretty basic. Nothing new in the film, really. If you like slasher genre stuff, then you already know what to expect. It was a cute movie. I say cute in the sense of, if you're again a slasher genre kind of person, it's a cute little movie for you. Yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, that was all right. I don't know. I mean, it was basic. I mean, there was nothing really. Okay, I gotta say, the last little bit did come through for me. Okay, so as a slasher genre movie, it was basic, but the last half, okay, it gets me because I want to hate it, but I don't hate it because the last bit did get me good. So I enjoyed it, and I'm very conflicted with this film, people. Okay, so I can't hate it, but I do hate it, but I don't hate it because I definitely hate it because it's oh man, I lost my movies, but I don't hate it. So man, I may have to redo this as an actual review to face my own conflicts with it because I have problems with it. But at the same time, it redeems itself toward the end, even though it was fucking expected, and I knew it was happening. But it became okay. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna do a real review on this one because I have problems with it that I can't just resolve in 10 minutes as a minute. Housewife. Now this one I have a fucking problem with. Alright guys, listen, this one I have my friends, my crew, my gaming bros, the professionals, what up? My team, right? They heard me talk about Housewife for the longest time. Them, my wife, everybody. Housewife's coming out. The guys who made Baskin. Oh, I loved Baskin. Phenomenally great film. I really need to do a review on it because I will praise it to the day's end. Okay? Baskin. Great movie. Housewife from the same people. Garbage. What the fuck did you do? Okay? It looked like it was going to be amazing. Boring. 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 It didn't bring anything new to the plate. As a horror film, it didn't bring anything new to the genre. Okay? It was like the last couple of minutes H.P. Lovecraft style shit. Okay, woo! Okay. Rosemary's Baby fucking kinda, not really Rosemary's Baby, but baby tentacles, tentacle sky, baby, peel off a face, put it on, whoop-diddly fucking do. The rest of the film was supposed to be some psychological thriller mind fuck, and all it was like a clusterfuck of, okay, I don't know if she's dreaming, I don't know if this is real, but it didn't captivate you enough to make you care either way, really. And visually, cinematography and directing, it all seemed alright. It was just, after watching Baskin, if you watch this, you'll be disappointed. If you watch this first, then watch Baskin, you'll still be disappointed. God damn it, I'm so mad about that movie. I was really looking forward to it, okay? You dropped the ball on that one, guys. I'm mad. She-board, okay? Now, first of all, man-board, which has nothing to do with these people whatsoever. This is Australian people, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Australia! Australia comes out with some pretty funny movies. Australians, hilarious fucking film. She-board, I'm not complaining about. They definitely missed the mark on some of the funnier possible moments, which I think they could have done differently. They had, some good gore, some good action. They definitely low budget. For what they had and what they utilized, they did a great job. It was a fun little flick. It was a girl power film thing, I guess. Some girls kicking butt with some aliens. It was an interesting little movie. The effects were really good. For what they definitely had, they did some definitely good effects. I definitely give them props on that. Practical effects. They did a lot of CGI stuff too, but it had some ridiculously good moments. She-board, if you get a chance to rent it, and you love stupid good films, like dumb movies or bad movies on purpose kind of stuff, if you can appreciate that kind of stuff like I do, check it out. It's worth it. Strange in Nature. Very low budget film. Obviously, very, very low budget film. Surprisingly good film. I was impressed. I picked it up for a couple of bucks at our movie store. One of those, you buy two for $3 kind of thing. I bought it because I love werewolves. Huge werewolf fan, and it has a two-headed wolf dog on the front cover. So I was like, cool, two-headed wolf dog. A little disappointed in the lack of the two-headed wolf dog, I gotta say. It was there for like 2 seconds. Come on, movie. A lot of deformed frog action. Yeah, okay. But the overall storyline and stuff was pretty cool. Not to spoiler alert it, but some deformed baby action and shit in there. I was really well impressed with a lot of what they ended up showing and what they did do with the effects. But the overall story arc was really good. About a lady just trying to gain the faith of a community that she kind of fucked over on accident. Not really on accident, she kind of did it on purpose, thinking she'd never kind of come back, because she kind of got her stardom or whatever, and kind of was like, fuck you, when she was younger. Ended up moving back to take care of family and stuff, and then discovered a problem in the nature, and they did a great job with a little bit of sleight of hand, switch-a-maroo action on you in the storyline. They did a good job with it, actually. Writing and everything was really well done. So for being a low to no budget film, the film came out really, really spectacularly well done. So, Strange Nature, Jim Ouija Boards, I don't know how to fucking say that name. So Jim Ouija Boards, good job, guy. Those guys, definitely. I have not heard of any of these companies or any of these people involved, but definitely check that one out if you get the chance. It was really good, really good. Hostile! This is the part where I play some Pantera. Fucking hostile! Anyway. Very expected. You knew what was happening from the fucking get-go. Okay. This movie could have been edited down to 20 minutes and it would have been great. Okay? They did the classic, here's the future, the world's fucked, everybody's mutated by this thing happening, oh my god, rawr, you have these monster things, people are living off of, garbage and canned food they're finding in, old abandoned places, whatever. They do a good job with the effects, phenomenally good job with the effects, okay? Really good storyline, very minimal actors and actresses involved, good job there. But then they flash back to the love story between this woman and her man, and their conflicts and all that shit there. Okay, so it was a drama mixed with a horror. The bad part is, you immediately knew what the story arc becomes. When they did that, you immediately know what it is. If you're not stupid. So I'm sorry, people. Spoiler alert. If you're not fucking dumb, okay? You know the monster is her boyfriend, dude. You know it. It's not hard to figure out, and it sucks, unfortunately. It kind of ruined it for me. Because as soon as they introduced that idea, I went, he's the monster. That's why they're doing this. He's the monster. Sure enough, in the end, he's the fucking monster. That was a letdown. The film itself is great. Okay? So if you can get past that, if you can see beyond that, I don't know what you'd call that, fluke in their own foreshadowing effect, I don't know, bad idea, I don't know what you call it. You can get past that. Great film. I honestly fast forward past the drama shit after I figured that one out. So I ended up cutting the film down by like a max majority of the time, the runtime. Which was 83 minutes, and I probably cut it down to about 30 minutes when I just cut out the drama shit. Because I was like, yeah, they had some problems, he split, okay, problems, okay, here we go, and I just got to the cool stuff, and I saved myself some drama, because I don't like dramas. If I wanted that, I'd go watch The fucking Notebook, or Fried Green Tomatoes, with, drama. Whatever. Good movie, though! Pause that timer for a moment. Aqua. Trench 11! Now, I had waited on this movie for a long time. This movie looked to me like if John Carpenter's The Thing was placed in World War II. I was wrong, but I was right. But wrong, but right. Ranked. I was ranked about this movie, okay? Really cool movie, though. It ended up not being John Carpenter's The Thing so much, as more of if you got, like, you know when your dog, shits out those worms that are all, like, crawling around everywhere, and you're like, oh, it's spaghetti in a cup, a spaghetti, it's the spaghetti in a cup, and then you pour some hot sauce on that, and you eat it up. Don't do that. That is gross and unhealthy, and tastes like dog poop mixed with hot sauce. It's not, it's gross. I learned that the hard way. Point being is, so it ends up being more of like a disease thing, where, you know, Nazis doing experiments and people finding the bunker and figuring that shit out. A lot along the lines of movies like Frankenstein's Army, the Overlord that just came out. Watch that review because I'm about to do that too. Anyway, and other Nazi movies where they discover bunkers, you know, and shit like that. Outposts and things like that they've done, where they discover Nazi bunkers and the evil experiments gone on. But this one's kind of a neat one. I definitely appreciate what they did with it. So yeah, I don't know. It's a really good one. It's a really cool little film. If you get the chance, Trench 11, rent it. I give it a thumbs up. So definitely check it out. Now, here's another Nazi one. Werewolves of the Third Reich. Right? I actually forgot what the fuck this movie even was about. I watched it, and then when I was looking at my pile of movies over there, I went through it and I said, I don't remember this movie. Did I even watch it? Popped it back in my laptop there and went, oh yeah, that movie, I did watch it. Had high hopes for it. Love me some werewolves. Love me some Nazi experimentation films, you know? Because like Trench 11 or Frankenstein's Army. So here's the thing. You have, what appears to be a werewolf on the back here with your soldiers, right? And a werewolf here. That's lies. All lies. You don't get any of that. It shows you what to expect. You're expecting dog soldiers, right? And what you actually get is more like, pound puppies. Yeah. It really was disappointing because I was looking forward to werewolves fighting Nazis or werewolf Nazis fighting U.S. soldiers or something with werewolves. You know, what I got was a glimpse of what looked like, you know, an American Werewolf in London style transformation, or the Howling transformation of like the jaws distorting werewolf. It looked like I was like, oh, this is gonna be an epic werewolf for like that long. Then what I got was like some really bad Shao Kahn makeup effect from Halloween. It looked like just glued onto some dude's face, and yeah, with some werewolf teeth. Yep, that was awesome. Glad they did that. Totally a werewolf. This was like, if the Lifetime channel presented you, the people, with Werewolves of the Third Reich. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Because it was very along the lines of that, the Bastard movie he did, Inglourious Bastards or whatever. Because all it was, the story was basically this, okay? It was either about this Nazi scientist and his wife, who was having an affair with the Nazi captain guy behind his scientist's back. And then he got caught, and he got turned into a wereman. A wereman. Not a werewolf. Wereman. Sorry. A were-Shao Kahn. A were-Shao Kahn. Were-Kahn. At best. Okay. It was that storyline mixed with, here's some American soldiers. You know what I like? Killing Nazis. And it was just a rip-off of Inglourious Bastards, basically, with 4 guys. That's all it seemed like. You know what I love more than killing Nazis? Killing Nazis. That's all the dude basically said. Okay? Nazis. I want Nazis. Kill some Nazis. That's like all it was basically bad character ripoffs from Inglourious Bastards. That's what it seemed like to me. So anyway, overall, that's what it was. It was those two storylines, and at the very end, you get some half-ass werewolf, bad makeup job that looked like, you know, I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. And so, fairly disappointed that I didn't get Dog Soldiers. What I got was Pound Puppies from the Lifetime channel meets Inglourious Bastards. Whatever. It was very disappointing. So, we got that. Last, and certainly not least, and I said I was going to end with an icon. I started with an icon, which was Rob Zombie, for whatever that's worth. And I said I'm going to end with an icon. Todd Sheets. And I didn't laugh out of disrespect. I don't giggle out of disrespect whatsoever. If anything, it's absolute respect. If you are a horror aficionado, if you are a horror nut, if you know anything about indie horror film genres, you know the name Todd Sheets. And if you don't, get the fuck out of these horror groups. Get the fuck out of any film critic, anything. You get the fuck off YouTube with your reviews or any of that bullshit if you've never heard the name Todd Sheets or you don't know shit about it. Okay? Fuck off, because you don't know shit. Just like the Polonia brothers. If you've never heard that name either, fuck off. Fuck off. Because you don't know shit about the indie nothing. These two groups, I'm not going to talk about the Polonia brothers much, but Polonia brothers, Todd Sheets, they are masters of the fucking indie craft. Hands down. Okay? They take what they have to work with and they make it work the best they can. Sometimes it's not the greatest, you know, and sometimes it's... So, Bone Hill Road, I was looking forward to getting my hands on, and I definitely picked up a copy when it popped out. I bought it from Walmart, I think for $10. But it is the story of a woman who's abused, who takes off with her kiddo, and they end up getting even more fucked over by running into some worse trouble. And this movie has like a serial killer and cannibalism and werewolves that show up, and it's just like a cluster. It's like Royal Rumble of crazy shit. Mad fat respects to Todd Sheets for being around as long as he has been and pushing with what he does. He's dedicated as fuck to what he does, and it shows. The man takes what he has and works it over hardcore, even if it is multiple different designs of werewolf costumes in the same, you know, movie. It's a fun-filled romp, that's for sure. I went into it not really knowing what to expect, but I'm glad I bought it for a few different reasons. If you get the chance to rent it, just rent it on the sheer fact of supporting indie film, please. If you're a fan of bad films, you know, and no, I'm not saying bad movies as in like terrible done movies, like good bad films. You know what I mean? Like fun in the sense that they're just like, wow, that was crazy, that was pretty rough, but you can appreciate and respect it for the craft. Definitely pick it up. It's good. But definitely respects for what they do, for what he does, and that he's been doing it for as long as he has been. You know, for all the indie filmmakers out there, mad fat respects. Hardcore. I've been talking about this one for a minute too, so I'm glad I got the chance to pick it up and watch it. Actually, I have a lot of Todd Sheets movies from all the way back to the 80s. Same with the Polonia brothers. I have tons of both of their movies in my thousands of movies collection. Jesus Christ. But anyway, that was my reviews. I know it went way over 10 minutes, so it's more like 10 movie reviews in 30 minutes. So, you know, there's that. And I guess I'm done. So that was way longer than it should have been. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at these movie reviews. I should probably stop.
Look what I made!